Wait.
What is it?
I'm not ready. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm starving anyway. We should get something to eat before class. Raign, it's fine. I know this is your first. I wouldn't want you to do something you're not ready for. I'm willing to wait as long as you need me to.
What is up with you and those puzzles?
They keep me distracted.
They're boring.
Do you have any better ideas?
You can help me put away all this shit.
You want me to stay distracted from drinking by putting away alcohol bottles?
Okay, you have a point. Can you at least grab the beer containers from the storage room?
You got it.
Noah! Where the hell have you been?
What are you talking about? I just saw you last night.
Yeah, during your shift. And even then Faye tags along and you spend all your time talking to her. Not that there's anything wrong with that, really. I never see you anymore. Just the two of us.
I know. I'm sorry. But I'm here right now. We can go grab lunch or something.
I need to put away the bottles first.
All right. How can I help?
Hey, Raven. Did you want the green or the blue ones? Raven?
Either will do!
Looks like you have all the help you need.
Noah!
I'll see you later.
Well, he sure couldn't wait to get out of here.
Alright, we need to figure out what we're going to do about this.
About what?
This! You spending all your time here!
But you said I can come.
I know what I said. But you've been spending every single day here for the past 2 weeks. It's too much. You want a distraction? Find a hobby, get a job, do something with your life for once. You are not my problem.
You're right. I'll see what I can do.
Good morning to you, too.
I'm so tired.
You just got here.
Not that kind of tired.
Things haven't improved between you and Noah?
How can they when he's never home? He spends all his time with Faith.
Faye?
Ugh, whatever. I never even see him anymore.
If it makes you feel better, he seems a lot happier since he's met her.
I'm gonna sound like the worst sister ever, but that doesn't make me feel better. Look, I mean, I'm happy that he's feeling better. Obviously. I don't know. I'd rather he feel better at home. With us.
Us as in Jonah.
See, that's the thing. It's not like I can just kick Jonah out.
No, you can't.
So what am I supposed to do?
You can try and give him space.
Or...
I'm serious. Noah's a grown-ass man. Let him deal with his stuff on his own. He'll come to you when he's ready. All right, get up and get to work. The columns aren't going to write themselves.
Hey.
Hey, stranger.
I was hoping I'd find you here.
You were? Because I was starting to think you were avoiding me.
I kind of was.
Oh.
It's not something you did or anything. It's just that I haven't been completely honest with you. My name isn't Maddie. It's Raign. Raign Rivers.
Rivers? Wait, you mean like the shooter Rivers?
He's my dad.
You're kidding!
I wish I was.
Fuck!
Yeah, I'm sorry I lied to you.
No, oh my god, I'm so sorry I made you feel like you needed to. God, that's so fucked up on my part.
You had no way of knowing.
Yeah, but I don't know. I shouldn't have said anything anyway.
I just hope we can put this behind us.
That would be great. Oh, I have something I want to show you.
You do?
Yeah, I was working on this for you.
For me?
I mean, it's just something I felt like adding to the instrumental you heard me play the day we met. I figured it could use a touch of violin.
And you want me to play it?
If you don't mind.
I'd love to.
Awesome. Tell me whenever you're ready.
Ready.
All right. And go.
That was quick. I thought you were going to visit the bar.
I did. Jonah was there.
Again?
And yet, when I try to visit home, he's always there too. It's like he's everywhere, all the time. I really don't feel like dealing with him when I go home tonight.
You should move in.
What? Are you serious?
I don't see why not.
I can think of 10 reasons why not.
Name 3.
Your brother.
What about him?
How am I supposed to move in without him noticing?
You already spend, like, all day here anyway. It's been 2 weeks and he still hasn't noticed.
Yeah, but...
You have access to a bathroom and a way in and out, and we only ever eat delivery food anyway.
This is insane. You know that, right?
We only became friends because your father killed my father. Nothing about this is sane.
Where would I sleep?
The couch.
It's half my size.
You can get a sleeping bag.
That doesn't sound comfortable.
Less comfortable than sleeping under the same roof as your brother?
Touché.
What else you got?
Raign. I've never spent a night away from her.
Never?
I don't know how she'd take it.
I still think you should ask how she feels about the idea. She might be more open to it than you think.
I don't know.
Well, the offer is here if you want it.
Thanks.
What should we order today? Pizza or hamburgers? Pizza. On it.
I know I said I wouldn't come between you and Ezra's relationship anymore.
Then don't.
He's been calling all day. You need to talk to him.
I will. Eventually.
He's probably worried.
And I wasn't worried when he was ignoring my calls.
I'm not saying he doesn't deserve the silent treatment.
Weren't you just scolding me for not giving Noah space?
It's been 2 weeks, Tresor. He's given you enough space. Besides, at the end of the day, you and Noah are going to be fine. This is your engagement we're talking about. Do you or do you not want to work things out?
Of course I do.
Then, for the love of God, stop it with this back and forth. Sit down and talk to each other. I'll give you a minute.
Thank you.
Hey,
Hey,
how are you?
I'm good. You?
I've been better. Can I see you tonight?
I don't know, Ezra. I really don't feel like arguing.
No, me neither. I just want to talk. You deserve to know what's going on. All right, so I'll see you tonight?
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too.
Hey. Are you busy?
What's up? Raign?
Never mind.
Sit down. Talk to me.
It's nothing.
I know something's on your mind, so you're not going to leave here until you talk to me.
It's just that... You know I have a girlfriend now, right?
I heard. Yeah?
And that she's a bit older.
How much older?
3 years.
Oh,
When you got with Simon, you were 18 too, right?
right.
So he was more experienced than you. Like in bed.
More or less. Where are you going with this?
When you first got together, did you ever feel pressured into doing stuff?
Is she pressuring
Not
you?
exactly. I mean, she says she wants to wait until I'm ready, but I can tell she's getting upset.
So she gets upset.
But I don't want her to. I'm her girlfriend.
Listen to me, Raign. You don't owe anyone anything. Okay? Not even your girlfriend.
She shouldn't have to wait.
If she cares about you at all, she'll have no problem waiting until you're ready. If it takes a week, a month, a year, it shouldn't matter to her, and it most definitely shouldn't matter to you. This is something you give away, okay? On your own terms. Don't let anyone take it away from you. Promise me you won't do anything you're not ready for.
I promise. Thank you, Raven.
You're welcome. Now go home before it gets too dark to walk. Or you can wait until Simon's here and he can drop you off.
No, it's fine. I want to walk. I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, and Raign? If you see Noah, tell him to call me back.
Okay. Bye.
Hey,
Hey, I'm glad you're here.
oh, I'm sorry. Were you talking to me?
Jonah, please.
Please? Oh my God, I think we've lost her.
Can you not be an idiot for 1 second?
Oh, there she is.
I'm trying to apologize.
Oh, we've lost her again.
I'm serious. I shouldn't have said what I said earlier today. It was uncalled for, and I'm sorry.
Well, I'm actually here to thank you.
Oh,
You know, it's, I came back to help the family, and, well, it's been 3 weeks, and pretty much all I've done is eat, sleep, and use up all the hot water.
and beat up Noah.
Right. Well, point is, you told me pretty much what I needed to hear to get my shit together. So I went out and got myself a job as a mechanic.
Seriously?
That's what I did for the longest time when I first moved out. 7-hour shifts. That'll keep me out of your hair for sure. Besides, I'm much better off not spending all this time around alcohol.
But you'll still, visit the bar at night, though, right?
Raven Carter. Wait, what's your middle name?
Ayana.
Raven Ayana Carter. Are you asking me to still visit the bar?
No, you idiot. I'm not asking you to still visit the bar. I'm asking if you still plan on visiting the bar.
Are you gonna miss me if I don't?
And with that, I am done having this conversation. And stop looking at my ass.
Sorry.
Come in.
You are playing again.
I'm sorry. Did I bother you?
No, not at all. It's just... It's been a while since I've last heard you play.
I sound a little rough.
You sound great.
Raven wants you to call her back, by the way.
Can I talk to you for a minute?
Sure. What is it?
You know, I haven't been around here much. How do you feel about that?
I mean, I miss you around the house, but I don't blame you for not wanting to be around Jonah right now.
How would you feel about me moving out? I just think that living on my own for a while would really help. If you're not okay with it...
No, it's just... I'm sorry. I wasn't expecting this.
I know it's a lot. If you really don't want me to, just say the word and I won't.
No, I want you to feel better. If you think moving out is going to help with that, then I think you should do it. I mean, it's not like you're moving to another country or another state. You're still going to be around.
Of course.
You're still going to work at Simon's.
Well, I'm not sure about that. I might take some time off. I just need to take myself out of the situation completely for a while, you know? But we can still meet up for lunch every single day if you want to. And you can even visit me after or between your classes.
We'll make it work.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
I love you.
I love you too.
Hey.
Hey, I just wanted to let you know that I'm probably going to be a bit late. I wanted to drop by the house first.
It's alright. I'm running a bit late here too.
Well, I'll see you soon.
Say hi to the family for me.
Okay, I will. Bye. What's this? Ugh. You're leaving again.
Not exactly.
What's going on?
I'm moving out. For a little while.
Absolutely not.
Can we not make this complicated?
You're not leaving this house.
I'm 23 years old, Tresser. I'm not asking for your permission.
What about Raign?
I already talked to her.
Why are you doing this? If it's because of Jonah, he's gone.
It's just something I have to do.
You promised you wouldn't do this.
Just promise me you'll never say that again.
I promise.
Get out! Go!
Jonah, where are you going? Jonah, please don't leave me.
Noah. If you leave, then you're no better than Jonah 15 years ago.
You're right.
No one left. He moved out.
I let you slip away.